Close your eyes and let the heavy weight of this day begin to melt away into the quiet shadows of the evening. Take a long, slow breath and feel the stillness of this room wrap around you like a soft, familiar cloak, inviting you to simply be here, exactly as you are, without any demands or expectations. The world outside is loud and relentless, full of voices that ask for more than you have to give. But here, in the sanctuary of this moment, those voices are growing faint and distant. You have carried so much today, perhaps more than anyone else realizes, moving through the hours with a brave face while your heart felt the strain of 1,000 small worries and a few very large ones. But now, the sun has slipped beneath the horizon, and the Father is inviting you to set down the heavy packs you have been carrying on your shoulders. He is not asking for a list of your accomplishments or a defense of your mistakes. He is simply inviting you into the warmth of His presence, where there is no need for masks or pretenses. Imagine His grace like a gentle, rising tide, slowly washing over the tired places of your soul, smoothing out the jagged edges of your anxiety and cooling the fever of your busy mind. You are safe here, nestled in the palm of a hand that shaped the stars and yet knows the exact rhythm of your breathing. Feel the tension leaving your neck and shoulders as you recognize that you are not the one holding the world together. There is a deep, abiding peace that belongs to you by right of your relationship with the Creator, a peace that does not depend on your circumstances being perfect or your problems being solved. It is a quiet river that flows beneath the surface of your life, steady and unchanging even when the storms are howling above. Let yourself sink into the truth that you are deeply, unconditionally loved, not for what you do, but simply because you belong to Him. As the night deepens, let the silence become a bridge to the divine, a place where words are no longer necessary because His Spirit is already speaking comfort to yours. Every sigh you breathe is heard, every unspoken ache is understood, and every hidden tear is precious in His sight. You can let go now, darling soul, because the one who never slumbers is watching over you with a gaze of infinite tenderness. The shadows are not a place of fear, but a velvet canopy under which you can finally find your rest. Allow the frantic pace of the American landscape, with its constant rush and its pressure to achieve, to fade into insignificance compared to the eternal stillness of God's mercy. You are more than your productivity, more than your paycheck, and more than the roles you fill for everyone else. You are a child of the Most High, and tonight your only task is to receive the rest He has prepared for you. Relax your jaw, let your hands fall open in a gesture of quiet surrender, and feel the heartbeat of heaven pulsing in harmony with your own. The day is over, its work is done, and the mercy of God is new and fresh, waiting for you in the stillness of this very breath. Now, as the world settles into its deep midnight slumber, let your heart journey even further into the heart of God, where the shadows of tomorrow cannot reach you. There is a profound holiness in this surrender, a sacred turning away from the illusions of control, and a turning toward the steady, unshakable reality of His providence. Think of all the things that have been keeping you awake, the concerns for your family, the uncertainty of your finances, the questions about your health, and the silent fears about what the future holds for this land. Take each one of these heavy stones and, with a slow and deliberate movement of your spirit, place them into the large, capable hands of the Father. He is not overwhelmed by what overwhelms you. He is not surprised by the things that catch you off guard. He is the beginning and the ending, the one who stands outside of time and yet walks beside you through every fleeting second. There is such a beautiful freedom in admitting that you cannot see the path ahead because it allows you to lean more fully on the one who is the path itself. Trust is not a sudden achievement, but a slow, rhythmic leaning, a gradual letting go of the rope we have been pulling. until our hands are raw. Feel the relief of that release, the way your chest expands when you realize that the burden of the future is not yours to carry. God is already in your tomorrow, arranging the details, preparing the way, and standing ready with a fresh supply of grace for whatever may come. Your loved ones are safe in His keeping, held by a love that is even more fierce and protective than your own. As you prepare your body for sleep, let your mind become a garden of quiet reflection, focusing on the character of the one who promised to never leave you or forsake you. He is the good shepherd who leads you beside still waters, not because the world is quiet, but because He carries the quiet within Him. Let His peace saturate your senses, drifting through your thoughts like the scent of rain on a parched earth. You don't have to figure anything out tonight. You don't have to solve the puzzles or mend the broken pieces. You are invited to fall into the deep, restorative sleep that is a gift to those He loves. Rest is an act of faith, a way of saying that you believe God is big enough to handle everything while you close your eyes. Even in your dreams, His Spirit is at work, healing the hidden wounds and whispering hope into the quiet corners of your subconscious. You are surrounded by a cloud of witnesses and guarded by the hosts of heaven, wrapped in a protection that is as ancient as the mountains and as fresh as the morning dew. Sleep now, bathed in their assurance that you are cherished beyond measure. There is no darkness so deep that His light cannot penetrate it, and no valley so low that His hand cannot reach you. When you wake, the world will still be there, but you will meet it with a spirit that has been mended in the stillness of the night. For now there is only the soft rhythm of your breathing and the infinite, tender presence of God, holding you, keeping you, and loving you into a state of perfect, holy rest. May your sleep be sweet and your heart be still, for you are resting in the arms of the one who is your eternal home.